Hello and welcome to our ranked match. I am gonna be playing as Caitlyn today, and I'm gonna write my team to invade red because the enemy team has an Amumu, who is most certainly starting on the blue buff. And the matchup is as follows. At the bottom lane we've got me as Caitlyn, and I assume it's gonna be the Malphite who's gonna be supporting me. Mid we have LeBlanc, as you can see. Then we've got the Jarvan in the jungle, and we've got a Tryndamere top. Now, the enemy team has an Amumu in the jungle, Trashron support with Ignite, mind you, Varus as the ADC, Renekton on top, and a Ryze on mid. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go in and invade. Our Tryndamere is missing, but whatever. The enemy team is very stun heavy, which is why I am gonna ask my team to buy the mech ferrets. And I actually assumed that my defensive item is gonna be a Banshee Veil or a Quicksilver Sash. I haven't decided yet on that. And I actually should have taken a cleanse, but I derped and I didn't do that. So, the enemy lane, Trash and Varus. It's decent, in my opinion. It's a strong lane. Varus has no escape. But he can poke rather well if the Trash gets a hook on me. I'm not so sure about our Malphite pick, but we're gonna see how that goes. Note that Malphite is actually, like, he didn't teleport back, which means that those guys should actually be pressuring me right now much more than they are. And Malphite is losing CS. Not CS, but experience. That was a horrible cue on my part. I'm gonna get the E first because it's a 1 versus 2 situation at the moment, and I might need to E away from the Trash. I'm gonna put a ward here because I want to see him if he decides to spot me. Got a little bit of lag. It's not so bad. So Malphite took a Doran's ring. Like, when you see something like that, what does it tell you as an ADC? Well, it just tells you, and look how he's CSing, it just tells you that the guy is not actually interested in supporting. He's just, you know, kind of playing his own game. It doesn't help to rage at him. Like, what you could have done is you could have dodged, but if you're in the game, don't be like, oh Malphite, what are you doing, and don't CS, and what's that build, you know, it doesn't help. And just count on the fact that you're playing more or less a 1v2 lane, you know, and if the Malphite helps you, that's great, and if it doesn't, then you don't have expectations which are too high. I am gonna... Yeah, what? What are you... Like, it's funny sometimes when people come into you like that with a bunch of minions, because if they hit you, they're gonna get a lot of damage back. There's that Mumu. I don't know what he did. I guess he stole the red. I didn't watch the map. The match is gonna be very hard because several things. Basically, all the enemy team has to do is just pile their combinations on us. Like, Amumu ultimate, Varus ultimate, Trash Hook ultimate, Ryze ultimate, Renekton jumps in. Our team has to actually pull off coordinated attacks, right? Because we've got like we've got the Tryndamere who has no hard CC on his own, and I'm missing CS because I'm talking to you guys. Okay. So in essence, this game will require a lot of coordination on our part to win. on the enemy team it's just gonna require pressing R and then seeing if they can wipe somebody or not. The thing is that also this Varus and the Trash, they're on our base all the time. Like the Jarvan could have ganked and helped me snowball, but he's not doing that, so he's just farming, which, you know, is okay, but I feel like as a jungle you should at least have one rotation after you do your red and blue buff. Anyway, I think that was decent. We got decent poke on them. Of course he's gonna heal that back. The way that Varus took so long to use the Q tells me that maybe he's not such a good player. Well, I don't know. Maybe he didn't expect it, we'll see. Missing some CS. Not so easy to hit when there's so many minions. There we go. Unfortunately we don't have a ward, so there we go. Now they're gonna come with their Mumu. It's not gonna do anything. I don't know where Malphite went, why he went all the way back to base. Ideally with Caitlyn, actually you could almost keep those guys under the tower, but because, you know, Malphite and I'm not so sure what he's doing, I'm playing a little bit safer. Missing some CS, unfortunately. No, 2 CS, I don't know which one to hit. This one. No, this one. No, I got to level 6. I want to try to use my ultimate on the Varus. I guess they abandoned the lane. Decent. Very nice. Like, this is the kind of stuff that we need to win this game. Yes, Drake is a very good idea. And then I'm gonna back up. Tons of stuns. I don't know if I should get Blade of the Ruined King, which is basically a way to kite things, and I am gonna get it for the following reason. Renekton is 2 and 0, which means that Renekton is gonna be in my face. In addition to all the other people, right? So not only do I have to deal with the stuns that are coming my way, I also have to deal with basically a fed Renekton, at the very least. Like, that's what I'm expecting to happen. And as an ADC, you can say, okay, I'm gonna forgo my Bloodthirst or whatever, and I'm gonna get a kiting item, which is this. Don't know what the Malphite is doing. He's fighting the support. I guess he's gonna even survive. No. Like, you know, can't really do anything about that. It's his choice to do this. Just gonna focus on getting my farm. We got the dragon and what have you, so we're ahead. One hit for the melee one, and then you let the tower attack one, but you know, didn't work this way. This guy is gonna try and hook me. Like, I think if I had a better support, we could have totally wrecked the guys on the bottom. See there? No. See here? Because I am ahead of those guys, but yeah. What the mistake was, for some reason I thought that he used the hook here, when in reality he didn't use the hook, he just got stunned by my trap. And it was a miscalculation, I thought the hook was on cooldown, and in reality it was not. Anyway, not so bad. Yeah, they're gonna get the... Ha! Very smart escape, and I think now run, because they've got two guys coming in from the back. And another mistake I did here, I didn't use the active part of the cutlass. Like, I'm not actually used to using the cutlass so much. I'm very much not so sure I'm gonna get there on time to help those guys. I don't think so. I would just better farm off. I'm a very classical AD player, so I like my Bloodthirster, the Infinity Edge, and so on. It's a weakness. Can't really say anything about that. ADCs did not have to deal with... I wanna see if I can do something with this guy. Ah, missed that. But I think on my next rotation I can get him. If he stays. Like, he's afraid. That's good. It's decent. It's also a little bit of a mental game, you know. Anyway, I'm really afraid of those Momo ganks. Oh, gonna get a tower hit, not. '83 CS on 13 minutes. It's not good. But it's not so horrible. It's... let's say it's average. Averagely bad. Let's put it that way. But, you know, considering the top Malphite support and whatever, just gotta keep pressing. Yeah, Malphite, I know you wanna do something. Go ahead. Like, I'm right here. What? I have to, like... I guess he wants, like, more... it's... Okay. I think this could have gone much better if Malphite had initiated, but, you know. Gotta concentrate on farming. I'm missing lots of CS. No way. No need for me to go back. What's this guy thinking? Uh-huh. Okay, they want to zone me. Whatever. Gonna put a ward here. Thank you, Malphite. Thank you again. It's really helpful. Like, this is the thing when as support you think, you know, I'm gonna get the 2 creeps or whatever, but what if your ADC is like at the point where he wants, you know, the 200 gold or whatever for his item? Well, there we go. Not sure I should have flashed. Whatever. Get the tower. Get the tower. Javan. I don't know why he's not, you know, helping me push the tower, but I guess I'm gonna do it alone. Varus is sitting at 97 CS, I'm sitting at 107, so I'm ahead. I think I can get this wave and then I'm gonna go back. There you go. Missed some CS, doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but matters I think at Diamond more than at my level. Okay, got the Blade of the Ruined King. Now, the thing is that once you got the blade, you can't go double lifesteal items, or let's say it's not cost efficient to go double lifesteal items, so you can get a Bloodthirster, big no-no. No blade and Bloodthirster. Okay? So the thing to go is get like a Last Whisper or whatever, and then go some minor attack speed item. Okay, kill Varus again. I think we're way stronger now, so like if the Malphite just ults, then we've got it. I should have taken more wards. I have 2 wards, so what we're gonna do now is the same thing as I did in the Misfortune game. We've got an advantage, and that means we can push very hard. And what that does is it aggroes people to us. Like, that's our way of helping the team, right? Because we're trying to get the mid lane and the jungler and everybody else to just show up here. Which is why I'm gonna go put a ward here. And there's the Amumu. Right. Missed. I don't know where should I go. Shit. Run. Nah, this is horrible. Yeah. Also the LeBlanc didn't control the rise. I think we would have escaped if the rise didn't come. Like, I was fast enough with the blade. I think those guys are really screwed. I don't know, like, just go back. Like, I don't know why do you want to stay so long, and why do you want to do this horrible amounts of PvP and then, you know, lose Drake or whatever. Okay, they didn't do Drake, they're going back, but like a good team would have gone Dragon. I think they're gonna do it now, I don't know. They're chasing. Like, those back and forth chases are really not doing much, basically. Okay, satisfied. Like, nothing, you know, nothing productive. You don't know where the enemy is. You don't know if you're gonna have like a 5 on... And they're fighting again. Like, it's stupid. It's like, what's happening now, okay, we are kind of winning, but it is more just PvP luck, you know, like the Renekton could have been here. And at least we get a dragon now. At least I hope we do. Javan decides to grace us with his presence. Thank you. What I'm saying is, you can do those things much more coordinated and less painless, in my opinion. Like, this was very, very messy. The fight was basically going on from when I died. I rest, I came back, and the fight was still going on. That's just too long, you know? You don't know... I'm losing the minions just because I'm getting irritated a little bit. You don't know who's gonna come from the enemy team, you know? You're fighting the 3 guys, but maybe there's more. Anyway, out of mana. I wanna put a ward. So, they've got vision there. I wanna keep those 2 guys here. Like, we've got something happening mid, but you know, as long as I keep 2 of them here, it's fine. Like, they can try and chase me. And I've still got the shield, so they're gonna dive. Okay, no dive. Still good. They didn't kill me. There's the Renekton. And I gotta watch out because I've got no mana. Got no... That's... I think I've used up just about everything. Rise coming. And I expect them to dive. There's nothing I can do, like there's no way for me to get into the fight. Should have gone back, and he's gonna use his cooldown. He's not gonna kill me, I hope. LeBlanc was pretty slow to react in my opinion. Anyway, Tryndamere is doing work. That's good. Okay, got that. Gonna get this. Important thing is just keep your cool and keep farming. Like, as an ADC, this is your role. This is your primary role. You wanna keep farming. Of course you wanna show up to team fights and whatever, but in the end, you wanna keep farming. Okay? Yeah, lots of wards. Oh, that would have been a nice steal. Why? Like, everything is warded. Why are you going in there? Don't know. Don't know. We need the Javan. Like, you can go with the Javan. There you go. I'm all for it. And I'm fighting the 3 guys. Where is the Javan? The Javan escaped, of course. It comes also a little bit from the fact that we do have a derp team. We just don't have as much CC as they do. So you see, I'm fighting Varus, and then like I'm fighting Varus in the middle of the screen, and then all it takes is a Renekton to dash to me, and I'm dead. which is why I have to be very careful. And we're dying one by one. Tryndamere had to use his ultimate. Malphite had used his ultimate to escape. And I haven't even seen the Tryndamere come help us yet. Like we've been fighting Renekton a couple of times already. And now LeBlanc is going. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. I'm not messing with you though. You're gonna die. And come on. Well, this is another thing, like you push and then when your AD is all the way in the front and his backline, which is the Malphite and the Jarvan, is in the back, then something is wrong with your team setup, okay? You're not doing it right. Or you say, okay, you're basically telling your AD, you know what, I don't want you pushing, I don't want you trying to attack the tower. Anyway, useless staying, because nothing is happening. Tryndamere is gonna go to farm, and unfortunately Tryndamere is the kind of character, he can be stun locked, and the enemy does have a stun lock, so all his farming, in the end, it's gonna depend on, you know, whether he kind of sacrifices us, and he lets us eat all the CC, and then he jumps in the fights and assassinates some people. Again, this is why I'm saying it's so hard for us to do anything, right? We got all those people jumping into us, and yeah, I could have flashed there or whatever, but very, very hard, like don't like the team setup. That's what I'm saying. I don't like the team setup. I do want the Tryndamere to get the Drake, because obviously I don't have the gold tallies, but I am assuming that we are ahead, and it's why we're holding our own. $174 creeps. It's, I'd say at least they are fighting 3 versus 5 or whatever. LeBlanc is not even there. Anyway, I need the Infinity Edge. know there's like... Well, Tryndamere, you could have gone in there and killed him, but okay, I guess not. Anyway, I've got my flash up, so... I expect to be fighting Renekton somewhere. Gonna say good job. I actually expected to fight Renekton, but whatever. Didn't happen. Sorry, but I need the farm just as much as you do. Okay, I guess our team wants to do Baron. With no pink ward. Sure. I'm not moving, I was hoping he would hook me and then that would be a bait for the team, but... ...200 CS for 30 minutes, not ideal. I'm signaling for Tryndamere to come, and the fights for me are basically gonna be to survive, nothing else. Like, I wanna kite the Renekton, I wanna kite the... There's the Renekton. Like, you saw, two guys, right? And the whole team is going under the two towers, right? No words. And what have you won? Like, this is the thing when you go this PvP mode. What have you won? You haven't really won anything, right? Because you chased under two towers. You got your Tryndamere dead. You've got the Malphite dead. You've got everybody dead. Protect your ADC. You saw how, okay, I messed up maybe a little bit there. I didn't flash on time or something, but there's only so much you can do to run. I mean, I'm assuming I need a... You know, since there's so much pressure on me, I know I'm gonna be behind on the... I'm not gonna have high damage, but I assume I need that much protection. Like, dead ADC is useless, and so I'm gonna get more protection because I'm assuming the team is not here to help me. And that comes in form of a Banshee Veil, which means avoiding the stuns. Yeah, do Baron. You know, Rise is bot. Perfect time. It doesn't matter, they can come, we are 5, we are faster. We're gonna get it. It's ours. There we go. Yeah, sorry for the silence there. But I think Renekton's too fed, and I can't really keep away from him. Like I said, our team needs to do like too much to get something productive, and their team doesn't. Their team just needs to press R. And that's why we're losing. Despite having, you know, very, very, very similar scores. Like their teamfight composition is much better than ours. And I don't see what we can do. I think this was something that, you know, could have been won in the first 25 minutes or something by miracle, or could have been lost. Anyway, yeah, of course we should do it. We need if it's still there, of course it's gone. Anyway, 2 guys clearing a wave is very productive. We need vision. We need to see where those guys are coming from. We need to have at least the bushes, and the Malphite is just suicidal. And he's got a Banshee. I'll try and poke that down. Yep, there you go, the Banshee's gone. Like, seriously? Is that what you're doing? What is that? What is that? Note how the Varus is at full HP this whole time, and I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's just the team setup. It has no chance to survive against it. Okay, there is no way that Tryndamere, LeBlanc, Malphite Jarvan, and me can do something about an Amumu, a Trash, a Varus, a Renekton, and a Ryze. They've got too much CC, which is very reliable and easy to hit, and we do not. Which is what results in a GG, despite, you know, the scores weren't so bad on our team. I mean, 9-4, 9-6, 6-9, 7-7, Malphite 1-11, okay, Dorky Peak anyway. So yeah, lesson learned, learn to pick your team. Okay, CC, good, lots of CC, even better. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and bye.